excited? Uncle Chris is coming.
I need to leave town. I'm moving.
I will buy you knives so you can stab him. What?
I just don't want to see him, ever.
I don't either.
That's why I never go to Colorado. Like, I was like, you want to go? I want to see Nana, and that's it. Arnold can get fucked. Grandfather can get fucked.
Well, apparently Arnold is out of the picture at this point, or by the time they get here.
Oh, yeah, shocker.
Well, whatever. Everything ends one way or another. Yeah.
And he was like being mean and convincing me. I was like a kid. He was like, there's sharks in the water, they're gonna get you. And then he would like go really fast and I told him I was scared.
Ooh, Arnold?
Yeah. And then Nana was like, Nana took me ashore because I couldn't stop crying. It's not that.
Yeah.
And she was like, if I wasn't so old, I would have divorced him already. Back when I was like 7, 8 years old. Now I know.
Yeah.
So what? He just doesn't care?
Well, first of all, he won't admit that he's not feeling all that great himself, which kind of complicates the situation. The truth is, what they need is an in-home caregiver who stops in twice a day, fixes a few meals, and makes sure all their medications are right. Okay, that's what they need. He will not spend a dime on anything like that. Her insurance might cover it, but the truth is, he's just a miserable cuss. Here's the third time in a year and a half that she's ended up almost dead at home. He's paying no attention. Right. And actually, once again, it has
isn't that
something
the whole
to do
point
with
of like being married when you're old? Is you have someone to look out for you?
Companionship. You do what you can for each other.
And he's
right.
not even doing the bare minimum.
No, he doesn't. He just can't bring himself to care, which is what it is. But so your mother's had enough of it. She's just like, you know what?
And I think it's a good idea for Nana to come here. I think it's a terrible idea for Chris to come here.
Okay, well, then that got thrown in. Well, because the simple fact is where Chris is living, that has to go. Nana needs to sell that because there's equity in that property that she needs for to pay off some bills so she can be debt-free once she does that, okay?
Yeah.
So basically, against the growing equity in that property, she's racked up some credit cards and some other shit, right?
Yeah.
So she needs that money back that's tied up in the equity of that property.
And Chris is like, well, why don't you have, you're a, what, 50-something-year-old man,
Dude, that man has never even bought his own car, okay? He used to drive other Nana's other old car when she bought a new one, Okay, and then the other 2 cars he's had in his life, we have given him both of them. Okay, now one of them was James's car, which goes back to being paid for by Pat. But I look at that car last time I was in Denver, I'm like, fuck, I want that. And that's the
Nissan?
stiff shift.
Yeah.
No, it's the stick shift version of the car he's got, and I think it's the better body style, honestly.
Yeah.
And the car he's got, he's already banged up
Oh,
the
I
shit.
remember that one. Oh, the Jeep.
But then he's got your Sweet 16 mobile. That's what he's driving now. This man has never bought his own car in his life. And I guess on one level you could say, hey, that's pretty smart.
50-something years
Right,
old, though.
and on another
That's
level
a
it's like,
grown man.
it's like, no, you are a child and you've never committed to even a car payment in your life.
Yeah.
And you gotta do that at least once.
I'm sorry your girlfriend killed herself when you were 16.
Don't say that out
It's been
loud.
40 years.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 40 years, okay? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can stop sulking now. You can, like, live. Hey, babe.
Well, good. Yeah, you have it exactly. So.
I sent Jimmy on an errand. He'll be here soon. I felt bad, but I really needed a vape and I was already late. What? Yeah. Are you guys gonna move? You guys should move.
So the first concept was, okay, let's start looking at country properties.
Yeah, well,
And
remember that
then-
house you guys were gonna buy that was like weird as fuck, but it was like perfect?
I don't want weird.
No, but it was
How long
perfect.
ago?
It was like 2 years or something. Remember, it was on that. It was like on this. That's not where
Oh.
your image was like.
Yeah, no, that's
It's the house is so like
another problem there, and that has to do with that woman. Her husband built that house, and he was a builder.
just kept expanding. And that 70s bathroom, the carpet. Yeah. Yeah. so careful.
Okay. Okay. Also,
So full.
can I pick up my trivia here too?
If you have the hands.
Yeah, true. You're right.
Let's get the soup. Oh, there's a
Oh, look,
good
it's a
on the-
spoon. Oh my God.
See, you can't
Yep.
do shit.
Nope. Double hands.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it?
Thank you. This thing is filled to the brim.
You want one now? Oh my god.
Thank
All
you.
right. I believe in you.
Thank you.
All right. Oh.
Hi. Do you want any sauce?
Yes. Do you have honey mustard?
Yeah, we can do honey mustard. Anything else?
Honey mustard and ranch, please. Thank you.
Let's get the honey mustard. Great. Amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry I spilled half of it first. It wasn't him. It was the guy throwing it. He filled it so high. And then are you guys at the same table?
Yeah, we're at the corner.
Okay. I gave you like a fat stack of napkins. Do you want more?
Yes,
though?
I do have a fat stack of napkins.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab our thing. True, honestly.
Here you go, babe.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'm about to switch over systems. Is this that needs charged?
Uncle Chris. Are the packets ready yet? Yeah. Thank you. I like your sweater. Thank you. It's really fire. Thank you. Yeah. I know. But yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. What was it he was on again? Really? He's been a crackhead that long? That's crazy.
Okay. Why is it's just one of them days? All right. Boom,
It's
boom.
because it's raining.
Is that what it is?
Probably.
Okay. Well, this claims to be going. Sorry. Did somebody move this forward?
There you go. Good luck.
Hi.
Yay.
Why is that happening?
There we go.
No, I have no idea what just changed. Kids. Hey, good evening. Sorry for some of the glitchery work in my sound system. We're just ironing that out. We are setting up for eGeeks Knowledge Nights, otherwise known as Max's Monday Trivia. So if that's what you're here for, get your teams together, get settled in, and we're going to get going in about 15 minutes. The amazing Kate is up here handing out answer kits as we speak. So if you need one of those, come on over and get one. 15-minute call to the trivia game. Thank you. No, really, where the hell? There.
have to recruit.
All right, kids, this is your 10-minute call. We're going to get started with the trivia game in about 10 minutes. So make sure you've got your teams together, that you came up with a really cool team name. Get some drinks and put your thinking caps on. All right, 10-minute call. Here we go. Getting jiggy with it. This is in the top 20 songs ever fucking written. As far as like background groove, and you can put this with any party scene in a movie, this could be the background music. If you think about it. Almost any party scene you've ever seen. It's one of those universals, yeah. Not that it would be, but it could be. I mean, if you're sitting there going through scoring a film and you're like, what the fuck do I put here? It's like, wait, we can do that one. What's that a reference to? Right. The Jeffersons.
Why would I know that?
Oh, fine. This country has gone to shit. If you don't know the Jeffersons, then... Huh? George and Wheezy. George and Louise Jefferson. See? All right, kids, this is your 2-minute call. Get your pencils. Get ready. 2 minutes. We start the trivia game. 2 minutes. Just figured the answer to the song.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Like about a dozen teams.
Oh, yeah, I'm not mad about it. It's a good amount.
Yeah. All right. The fuck is that? Huh?
Can I smoke now? Like where you start from round one?
Yeah. You're good. All right, kids. Hey, let's get this thing going here. Good evening and welcome to Max's Tavern. I am E-Geek. This is E-Geek's Knowledge Nights. It's a simple game. Answer my silly questions. Win fabulous cash prizes. That's all you gotta do. So, does everybody have their teams together? Is that a yes? Yeah. Does everybody have their teams together? All right. Did everybody come up with a really cool team name? Yes? Does everybody have an answer kit? No? If you don't have an answer kit, come on up here to the kitchen window. I will get you one. And does everybody have their thinking caps on? Here we go. Round 1, inning 1, question 1. We're going to start with everybody's favorite. Geography. Here we go. Lexington, Owensboro, and Paducah are all cities in what single U.S. state? I'll say it again. Lexington, Owensboro, and Paducah. Those 3 cities, although several of those cities are in several states, there's only one state that has all 3 of those cities in it. What state is that? Lexington. Burlington, Owensboro, and Paducah. What U.S. state features all three of those cities? That is question 1. Question 2 is about television. Originally created as a primetime space-age partner to the Flintstones, this animated show found more success in the Saturday morning lineup. It was the first show to broadcast in color. What cartoon am I thinking of? Do that again. Originally created as a primetime space-age partner to the Flintstones, this animated show found more success in the Saturday morning lineup. It was a primetime cartoon. It was the first show ever broadcast in color. What cartoon are we thinking of? Space-age version of the Flintstones. One more time, I'll read it one more time. Television. Originally created as a primetime space-age partner to the Flintstones, this animated show found more success in the Saturday morning lineup. It was the first show broadcast in color. What cartoon are we looking for? What cartoon is that? Primetime space-age partner to the Flintstones. What cartoon is that? I think they made a movie of it recently. I'll have to look that up. All right, question 3, sports. NCAA men's basketball. The Sweet 16 is set. The lowest seed remaining is an 11 seed out of the West bracket. What team is that? NCAA men's basketball. Yes, we just went through the first weekend of March Madness. The Sweet 16 is set. There is a single 11 seed left playing. Who is it? One more time. NCAA men's basketball. The Sweet 16 is set. The lowest seed remaining is an 11 seed out of the West bracket. What team is it? Who is the lowest seeded team still in this thing? All right, question 4. Box office. While everyone else was watching basketball, a science fiction film starring Ryan Gosling dominated this weekend's box office. Name this movie. Question 4. While everyone else was out watching basketball, a science fiction film starring Ryan Gosling dominated at the box office this weekend. What was the name of this movie? One more time. Box office. While everyone else was watching basketball, a science fiction film starring Ryan Gosling dominated this weekend's box office. What is the name of this film? All right, and question 5. Now, in every round, question 5 is a name that tune question. 1 point for the song name and 1 point for the artist or artists represented here. So this first one has a single artist. It is a band name. And we're going to start with some oldies. So grab the oldest person at the table. Here we go. Boom. All right, 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artists. You are listening to repeats, clarifications, touch your hands. Anybody need a repeat? Hold up the number, shout out a number. The song. All right, I'm not going to play the part where people start singing. So now, if you don't know that song by that guitar lick, no, that you have to know that song by that guitar lick. Anyway, and every song tonight has an intro, an 8-bar intro that you're going to have to know it on that. All right. You guys need any repeats, clarifications? Anyone? Huh? We will replay the song. All right. I'm in the game room. Does anyone in here need a repeat? No, 2. Here we go. I see a 2. Television. We're looking for the name of the TV show. This was all created as a prime-time space-age partner to the Flintstones. Or space-age version of the Flintstones. This animated show found more success when they put it in the Saturday morning slot. And it went on for years. And actually, we rebooted it in the 80s. They started making new episodes in the 80s of this show. And I believe it was a film, but I'll have to look that up. It was the first show ever broadcast in color. Whereas many of these shows were made in color, they were not broadcast in color back in 1962 when this came out. Okay, what cartoon are we talking about? The Flintstones in space. Come on, I can't go any further than that. All right. Any repeats in here? Anybody need to repeat? No? All right. Here we go, and I'm going to go outside, but you guys are all smart out here, so you probably don't need that. Does anyone out here need a repeat? No? Yes, right, huh? You guys are good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I will play that song piece again. Make sure that your cool team name. Make sure that your cool team name gets on your answer sheets, and bring them on in here to the amazing Kate at the kitchen window. We will meet tonight's teams. Here is your song clue one more time.
We need a bartender.
All right, that's all I'm going to play for you. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist. Get those answer sheets turned in, and we will meet tonight's teams in just a few seconds. Thank you very much.
What was it? Oh, I'm so mad. I was thinking something like riding. God, dude, thanks.
Of the cold, cold city.
I didn't know it was karaoke night.
Why the hell not? She is the queen. She's the proctor. So yeah, she can be bride. So, okay. Yeah.
Not much.
Well, Dan.
Well, after you
Go
win
sit
one of
down.
these, after you win the raffle, you'll have some cash. Anyway.
This is a really fun game. I like this one. Hazed and used. What?
No, I like that one. Oh, did I steal your? No, okay, got it.
So when Mom comes back, she's bringing Nana and they're here forever. Like she's bringing Nana immediately.
Forever is an interesting concept. It will be your grandmother's forever.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you spend some time with her, no matter how you feel about it.
Oh, I love her.
Okay.
Hey, Uncle Chris. Is
Well,
he gonna
then
go back after?
avoid
I
him.
don't know.
Well, that was the other thing on my mind. Like, okay, wait a
Are
minute.
you just taking it more straight? Like,
Thank you. Well, yeah. No shit. Harrison just showed up.
I lived with two. Hey, I mean, these ones are family, so it's kind of okay.
Well, Chris and Pat are family too.
Well, no.
Really pixelated it.
Oh yeah, that.
Do you remember Robin, and then what was the cook guy after that who lived across in the bedroom across from me, and then dumped bleach and cat shit and coffee grounds on my clothes and cut herself and smeared it in the bathroom? You remember that?
Oh, I remember Robin.
that?
Yeah. No, you're. Here's the problem is.
God.
Here,
Like, and now the
here's
fucking,
something you need to
my
learn in
fucking
life.
sexually, like, oh, I hate Uncle Chris. I have very valid reasons. And now he's gonna be back. I don't know.
Have
I'm
you
leaving him.
expressed this clearly to your mother?
Yeah, I feel like I have in the past.
Okay, make sure you express it clearly.
She's not gonna give a fuck. I don't know.
Well,
It's just, at least I'm not living at home, but like, I don't know. It's already too much.
yeah, that was just a factor. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But anyway, in the first iteration of this storyline, I was looking at real estate to go with this, that we would be moving almost immediately. Now that part is decided.
No, you can't live in that house.
Then we would be going out to the country where the dogs can run
Exactly.
and everything's a one-level ranch house.
Yeah, and you can't live with stairs.
Yeah, and we could spread out a little bit. And then if Chris were coming, it would be a whole different situation anyway, and we'd figure that out. But suddenly, that's not what's happening, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. See, okay, so here's something. Here's something a lot of wise people have said over time. Figure out how to be comfortable being alone with yourself. Does that make sense? That is like a success skill in life. Your mother doesn't know how to be comfortable being alone.
Yeah.
Alone and lonely are two different things. You can be lonely in a crowd, okay?
Yeah. I love being alone.
Right. So that's part of the problem here. You bring up the roommates, you bring up this situation. My mother just doesn't like to be alone. Because of the way this job works, her and I don't work at the same time most of the time. And she goes home and I'm still here till 8 or 9, making sure that everything's laid out so that the night shift happens properly. So, anyway. So that's part of what's going on here. Your mother just doesn't like to be alone.
And then I think makes sense.
Okay, is that poutine?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the food of our people.
Yes, exactly. All right, kids. Hey, let's meet tonight's team, shall we? When I call out your team name, give a shout out for yourself. God knows nobody else is going to. All right. We're looking at the Happy Campers. Where you at? Dingles, not Pringles. There we go. Hazed and amused. Hazed and amused. The Sidahos. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Cheering for yourself. The Brothel. Poutine. BBFB team. B team. Snatch. Hilliard Street Assassins. Aussie Haters. Sherlock Homies. And Hollinger's Hose. All right, those are tonight's teams. Good luck, guys. Let's go over these questions. Round number 1. Question 1 was geography. Lexington, Owensboro, and Paducah are all cities in what U.S. state? I.e., what U.S. state has all 3 of these cities? And that is Kentucky. 2. Television, originally created as a prime-time space-age partners with Flintstones, this animated show found more success in the Saturday morning lineup. It was the first show ever broadcast in color. We're looking at the Jetsons. The Jetsons is the name of it. 3, sports, NCAA men's basketball. Sweet 16 is set. What is the lowest seed that made it that far? The Texas Longhorns. And we're taking up next. All right, 4, box office. Because we don't want to talk about the Texas Longhorns and women because they're the ones who beat the Lady Ducks, and I'm not just going to shut up now because that was... Anyway, at least the Lady Ducks made the tournament, so that's good. All right. Boom. Box office 4. While everybody else was watching basketball, Project Hail Mary topped the box office for this weekend, and the song we played you twice was Life in the Fast Lane by the Eagles. Life in the Fast Lane by the Eagles. Know your classic rock. It is your cultural heritage. All right, here we go. Pencils up, thinking caps on. Hang on before we get to round number 2. I do want to say, we don't have a lot of rules around here, but we got one big one. Play with the brain you brought. Accessing any information source that is not a human memory and currently in the room with us is considered cheating. If we believe we've discovered you cheating, we will simply quietly dock you enough points so that you don't win. So don't cheat. Please. It's just a silly damn game. All right, pencils up, thinking caps on. Here comes round number 2. Question 1, history. History. Who served as U.S. Vice President during the George H.W. Bush 41 administration? History. And this is not ancient history, at least not to me because I'm freaking old. Who served as U.S. Vice President during the George Bush 41, George H.W. Bush, Bobby Bush administration? Who was his vice president? Bonus, do you know what state he hailed from? So you know. Don Victor from Oregon. That would count as 2 points. Of course, that's not the right answer. All right. Question 1, third time. Who served as U.S. Vice President during the George H.W. 41 Bush administration? Here we go. 2, music. Music. We're looking for the name of a recording artist. Music, this 80s icon, has been dubbed the Queen of Puerto Pop. Her first album included 5 top 10 hits. The name of the album is 1983's She's So Unusual. Hits include Time After Time, not all these hits are off that album, Time After Time, True Colors, and Change of Heart. She also composed the 2012 musical Kinky Boots, for which she was nominated for a Tony. What recording artist am I talking about? Music. This 80s icon has been dubbed the Queen of Puerto Pop. Her first album included 5 top 10 hits. That album was called She's So Unusual, released in 1983. Her other hits, out of all of her hits, they include Time After Time, True Colors, Change of Heart. She also composed the 2012 musical Kinky Boots. What recording artist is this? One more time. 80s icon, She's So Unusual, Time After Time, True Colors, Change of Heart. Who am I looking for? Question 3. Question 3, sports NBA, that is the National Basketball Association. While we were all watching college ball, the Lakers have put together a 9-game winning streak and have ascended into 3rd in the Western Conference. What 2 players on the Lakers are dominating the stats on points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks at this point in the season? And those are team stats and per game stats. 2 players have come together to click and turn the Lakers into a scoring engine. Which 2 players are they? Here we go. Once again, sports. NBA, while we were all watching college ball, the Lakers have put together a 9-game winning streak and ascended to 3rd place in the Western Conference. What 2 players on this team are dominating the stats on points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Team for the team. At this point in the season, there are 2 players on that team that have all of those records for the team. Which 2 players are they? And one of them, I believe, still is holding points per game for the league. All right. Question 4. Business. Looking for the name of a business. And this is a restaurant franchise chain. Founded in 1960 near Eastern Michigan University in Ypsilanti. I got that right. Anybody from Michigan? Tell me if I got that right. Ypsilanti. This pizza chain plays in over 5,000 stores in the U.S. and about 3 times that worldwide. Slogans have included "Avoid the Noise," "Oh Yes We Did," and "The Pizza Delivery Experts." What company am I looking for? Here we go. Business founded in 1960 near Eastern Michigan University. Now, they are not headquartered in Eastern Michigan or in Ypsilanti any longer. They've moved to Ann Arbor, but that's where they started. This pizza chain claims over 5,000 stores in the U.S. and about 3 times that worldwide. Slogans include "Avoid the Noise," "Oh Yes We Did," and "The Pizza Delivery Experts." What company am I thinking about? All right, and question 5. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist. Here we go. Really? Come on, do something. Oh. Here's the part where we're having a lot of fun with the internet. All right, hang on. I swear I've downloaded that song. Going once, going twice. Okay, we will give that a minute to download. Repeats, clarifications, extra hints, 1 through 4. Anybody need a repeat on 1 through 4? We'll go to the song in just a minute. You guys go to question 2, music. I will give the name of a recording artist. This 80s icon has been dubbed the Queen of Funky Pop. Her first album included 5 top 10 hits. That album is called She's So Unusual, and it was released in 1983. Hits include, now these are the hits off that album. These are just general hits. Top 40, top 10 hits she's had. Time After Time, True Colors, and Shades Apart. She also composed the 2012 musical King Blues. What recording artist am I thinking of?
Fox Hollow in Sarasota.
All right. Any repeats over here? Number 1, looking for the Vice President for George H.W. Bush, Ward 31. Okay. And the bonus if you know what state he was from. All right. Moving. Thank you. All right. There we go. Here is the song. This is number 5. All right, 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to, and that one actually has 2 artists. So, the primary artist and then the guest. Any other repeats over here? Going? Anybody need a repeat clarification? All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that cool team name gets on the extra sheet. Get it on in here to the amazing Kate at the kitchen window. And we will get on with the first raffle, so find your red tickets. You got red tickets with your kid. In just a few minutes. Thank you.
How much do you
Yeah. All right, kids. Hey, let's get those red tickets out. Those red tickets are worth cash several times tonight. And here's the first wad I'm going to pop off at you. All right. I am looking for a red ticket. So find your red tickets and get ready to read the numbers. And here's the first number of the night, 403109. 403109. Bring it to me. I hear cheering and joyousness. This is good. And what is your name, young lady? Sydney. And what is your cool team name? Cider House. You guys are winners. All right. Thank you. Guys, keep track of those red tickets. They're worth money several times tonight. Let's go over these questions. Round number 2. Question 1. History. Who was the vice president during the George H.W. Bush 41 administration? That was Dan Quayle of Indiana. Dan Quayle of Indiana. If you got both his name and his state right, that was 2 points available. 2, music. 80s icon, the queen of quirky pop. We're looking for Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper. If I had said girls just want to have fun, would that have been easier? All right. 3, sports NBA. What 2 players are dominating the Lakers in stats? That is Luka Doncic and DeAndre Ayton, the center. Those 2 are chewing it up. 4, Domino's Pizza. Oh, sorry, business. It founded in 1960 near Eastern Houston University. We're looking for Domino's Pizza. And the song we played to eventually was Fireball by Pitbull and John Ryan. 3 points available there. Pencils up. Thinking caps on. Here comes round number 3. Round 3, question 1. Here we go. This one's not really tough. Literature. Sun Tzu, the Chinese military general and philosopher, lived from 544 to 496 BC. He is credited with the authorship this book? Sun Tzu, the Chinese military general and philosopher, lived from 544 to 496 BC. He is credited with the authorship of one of history's finest works on both military and business strategies and tactics. What is the name of this work? You have heard of this. Literature, Sun Tzu, the Chinese military general and philosopher, lived from 544 to 496 BC, and is credited with the authorship of one of history's finest works on military and business strategies and tactics. What is the name of the book I am thinking of? Question 2. Television. Antique Archaeology in LeClaire, Iowa, is the home base for what 27-season History Channel reality show? Antique Archaeology in LeClaire, Iowa, is the home base for what 27-season History Channel reality show? This thing has been on your whole life. It's still on the air. Antique Archaeology. It's a store, shop in LeClaire, Iowa, is the home base of what 27-season History Channel reality show? What reality show's home base is a place called Antique Archaeology? Question 3. Sports. NCAA men's basketball. Remember that? Yes, we're still in the middle of the tournament, just the fun part is over. All right. Can you name the 4 cities that will be hosting the Sweet 16 Elite 8 rounds of the NCAA tournament this coming weekend? Sports, NCAA men's basketball. Name the 4 cities you're going to this weekend for the Sweet 16 Elite 8 rounds of the NCAA tournament. What 4 cities will be hosting this weekend for those 2 rounds? Now, last week we determined that the Final Four was in Indianapolis, and that's a few weekends from now. So Indianapolis is probably off the table. What are the 4 cities that are going to be hosting the tournament this weekend for the 2 rounds that happen this weekend? Oop. All right. Question 4. Film. I almost would say you can call your parents on this one, but we're not going to go there. All right, you got to know this. In what 1953 film did Marilyn Monroe perform the Julie Stein tune, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? In what 1953 film, and by the way, this film was a remake of a musical from like 8 years earlier, did Marilyn Monroe perform the Julie Stein tune, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? What was the name of that movie? One more time. Film. In what 1953 film did Marilyn Monroe perform the Julie Stein tune, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? All right. And 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to. And this one should be easy, maybe. All right. All right, that's all we're going to play. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to. Repeats, clarifications, extra hints for once. I'm in the OG Barroom. Anybody need a repeat? Repeat. Oh, yes, you guys need a repeat something? No? All right. There we go. Oh, 3. Question 3. Sports, NCAA men's basketball. Name the 4 cities that will be hosting tournament play this coming weekend for the Sweet 16 Elite 8 round. What 4 cities are those? Repeats, clarifications. Repeats, I got a 4. Question 4. Look at the name of the movie.
In what 1953 film did Marilyn Monroe perform the Julie Stein tune, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? What movie is that from? Yeah, well, yeah. They made a lot of movie musicals back then, but it had been a musical starring Carol Channing on Broadway about 700 years earlier. Got it. Something about the color of the hair. Anyway. Repeats? No? Number one, question one. Here we go. Literature. Sun Tzu, the Chinese military general and philosopher, lived from 544 to 496 BC. He is credited with the authorship of one of histories, and this is still read. Actually, most militaries make their officers read this. With the authorship of one of history's finest works on military and business critique, strategies, and tactics. What is the name of this work? Sun Tzu blank. What is the name of the work? Any other repeats? Alright, you guys don't need a repeat. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that cool team name gets on that answer sheet. And bring it on up here to the amazing Kate at the kitchen window. She will grade your paper, and we will get on with the next raffle in just a few minutes. All right. Thank you.
right, kids. Hey, let's get those red tickets out. Red tickets are worth money several more times tonight. And here's the next one. I am looking for a red ticket, and that red ticket number is 403128. 403128. Who's got it? Bring it to me. 403128. Is that you guys? Let me verify that. Yes, very much. What is your name, young lady? What is your name? Sandra from Sherlock Homies. You guys are winners. All right. You take those red tickets. I'm going to be giving away money on that a couple more times tonight, so don't lose out by not knowing where your tickets went. Let's go over these questions. Round 3. Here we go. Literature. Sun Tzu, Chinese military general and philosopher, lived from 544 to 496 BC. You got to do that backwards math there. And is credited with the authorship of one of history's finest works on military and business strategies and tactics. What is the name of this book? This book is called The Art of War. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Read it. It will help you strategize your life if you so need to. 2, television. Antique archaeology with Bar, Iowa is the home base for American Pickers, is the name of the show. 3, sports. NCAA men's basketball. The 4 cities hosting this coming weekend are Houston, Chicago, San Jose, and Washington, D.C. That's where we're going this weekend for the men's tournament. And 4, film. In what 1953 film did Marilyn Monroe perform Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? That film was called Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. And the song we played you was, of course, Born This Way by Lady Gaga. I figured when Happy were singing the first verse, we knew that one was easy. All right, pencils up, thinking caps on. Here comes round number 4. And this is why you gotta have your chemistry buddy on your trivia team. Know your periodic table. Know your periodic table. Looking for the name of a single element here. This element has a symbol SG. S as in silly, Sam. Yeah, there we go. G as in gargantuan. And atomic number 106. It is a radioactive synthetic element named after an American nuclear chemist in 1997, 23 years after it was discovered. Its most stable isotopes have a half-life of several minutes. Its most stable isotopes have a half-life of several minutes, and it appears to behave as a heavier homolog to tungsten. It is a group 6 element. What element am I looking for? This is frozen. Once again, know your periodic table. This element has a symbol SG and atomic number 106. It is a radioactive synthetic element named after an American nuclear chemist in 1997, 23 years after it was discovered. Apparently there were arguments between the US and Russia as to who found it first. Its most stable isotopes have a half-life of several minutes, and it appears to behave as a heavier homolog to tungsten. Kind of tough to study something that only lasts a few minutes. Wait a minute, there's a metaphor there. Anyway, it is a group 6 element. What element is it? That's question 1. Question 2. Question 2. Film. This 2023 thriller by Christopher Nolan follows the life of an historical American theoretical physicist. It won 7 Academy Awards. What movie am I thinking of? Once again, question 2. This 2023 thriller by Christopher Nolan follows the life of an historical American theoretical physicist. It won 7 Academy Awards. It came out in 2023, so that would have been the Academy Awards last year. What movie is this? One more time. This 2023 thriller by Christopher Nolan follows the life of an historical American theoretical physicist. It won 7 Academy Awards. What movie am I looking for? Question 3, geography. Question 3, geography. This is pretty easy. Which is farther north? Paris,
France, or Prague, Czech Republic? Which is farther north? Which city is farther north? Paris, France, or Prague, Czech Republic? Which one is farther north? Once again, question 3, geography. Which is farther north? Paris, France, or Prague, Czech Republic? All right, that is question 3.
Question 4.
Question 4, we're looking for a word. A word. This term can refer to a general tendency or course. As a verb, it refers to momentum or development in a particular direction. What word am I looking for? Really common word. Once again, looking for a single word, and it's 5 letters. This term can refer to a general tendency or course, and as a verb, it refers to momentum or development in a particular direction. What word am I looking for? It's 5 letters. One more time. This term can refer to a general tendency or course, and as a verb, it refers to momentum or development in a particular direction. Now, the noun and verb meanings of this word are not too far different in concept. It is a 5-letter word. What word am I looking for?
All right, and name that tune, question 5. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to, and here we go. All right, 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to. Repeats, clarifications,
Extra hints, come on. You guys need a repeat? No? All right. Hey, you guys up there in the corner, you need a repeat? You guys are good? Okay, cool. Got it. And then we're off to the game room. I'm in the game room. Did anybody in here need a question repeated? Anyone? You're looking for 5? All right. You're looking for 4. All right, I am. This is a single 5-letter word. A single 5-letter word. It's not about hair color this time. All right. At a table full of blondes. Did you guys get that one? No. Okay, never mind. All right. This term can refer to a general tendency or course. As a verb, it refers to momentum or development in a particular direction. What word am I looking for? It's a 5-letter word. It's a rather common. In modern parlance, this word is used commonly. Huh? In modern parlance, it's an everyday word in today's parlance.
It's like drink or like
I'm trying to figure out a different way to say that.
squabble up.
It's not an uncommon word in common speech.
Genuinely, I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
You can keep it. I think we'll play the song again.
Oh, really?
4? All right. Once again, this term, I'm looking for a single 5-letter word. This term can refer to a general tendency or course. As a verb, it refers to momentum or development in a particular direction. And I noted that the noun and verb concepts are not really that different for this one. Okay, you got it? Got it. What? Number 1. Know, yeah, this one's impossible. Don't worry about it. Anyway, know your periodic table. This element has a symbol SG and atomic number 106. It is a radioactive synthetic element named after an American nuclear chemist in 1997, 23 years after it was discovered, because there was an international argument over who came up with it, who found it first. Its most stable isotopes have a half-life of several minutes, and it appears to behave as a heavier homologic tungsten. But it's hard to study something that doesn't last very long. Anyway, it is a group 6 element. What element is this? And you guys are good outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that team name gets on that answer sheet and get it on up here. to the amazing Kate at the kitchen window. Oh, and okay, I get to play that song one more time. Here we go. This is the song, even though he repeats the stupid name of the song 45 times. All right, 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to. Don't lose your red tickets. I got more money to give away in just a few minutes. All right. So yeah, I looked up rap hip hop 2010, and this was the only song that didn't make me want to fucking put a hole in a wall. So that's why I used it. All right, kids, hey, let's get those red tickets out. Red tickets are worth cash a couple more times tonight, and here we go. I am for a red ticket. There we go. I am looking for red ticket number 403. Uh-oh, I dropped it. There it is. 403 118. Okay, I heard a scream. 403 118. Bring it to me. All right, you girls with all the questions. And what is your name? Isabel, what is your kids' team name? B-team. Gentlemen, go for a blonde. You see, you should name your team back. All right, you guys are winners. All right, there is one more red ticket raffle tonight. So hang in there, you might win something. Let's go over these questions. Round number 4. Know your periodic table. This element has a symbol Sg and atomic number 106. It is a radioactive synthetic element named after an American nuclear chemist in 1997. 23 years after it was discovered, there was a long argument as to who discovered it. Its most stable isotopes have a half-life of several minutes, and it appears to behave as a heavier homologue to tungsten. We are looking for seaborgium. Literally, there is an element named seaborgium. Yeah, isn't that funny? All right. Film 2023 thriller by Christopher Nolan, Life of the Historical American Theoretical Physicist. We are looking for the film Oppenheimer. 3. Geography, which is farther north, Paris or Prague? That would be Prague. 4. This term can refer to a general tendency or course as a verb, momentum, or development in a particular direction. The word we were looking for is trend. And the song we played you was We Dem Boys by Wiz Khalifa. All right. Pencils up, thinking caps on. Here comes round number 5. It kind of gets easier from here, kids. It really does. Not really. All right, here we go. Question 1. Television. Can you name the barista and eventual manager of the Central Perk coffee shop on Friends? Television. Can you name the barista and eventual, what is the character name, of the barista and eventual manager of the Central Perk coffee shop on Friends? What was his name? What was the name of the character that was always there and had a crush on Rachel? TV. Can you name the barista and eventual manager of Central Perk, the coffee shop on Friends? What was the character's name? Question 2. Music. This is not as tough as it sounds. John Flansburgh and John Linnell formed this band in 1982. Their biggest album was Flood in 1990. They did the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle and have several gold children's educational albums. Their hits include Don't Let's Start, Istanbul on Constantinople, and Birdhouse in Your Soul. What band am I thinking of? You know who this is. You know who this is. All right. Music. John Flansbaugh and John Linnell formed this band in 1982. Their biggest album came in 1990. It was named Flood. They did the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle, which started in 2000, and have several gold children's educational albums. Hits include Don't Let's Start, Istanbul on Constantinople, and Birdhouse in Your Soul. What band am I thinking of? One more time. John Flansburgh and John Linnell formed this band in 1982. Biggest album was Flood in 1990. They did the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle, which is actually titled Boss of Me, and have several gold albums in children's educational albums. Their hits include Don't Let's Start, Istanbul on Constantinople, and Birdhouse in Your Soul, which was the big hit off of the aforementioned Flood in 1990. What band am I thinking of? All right, question 3, sports. NHL, the National Hockey League, that is played on ice. As we head to the postseason, 2 teams in the league have already clinched their ticket to the playoff.
What teams are these? This is another way of asking what two teams are leading the entire league in the NHL at this point in the season. Again, question 3, sports. NHL. As we head to the postseason, 2 teams in the league have already clinched their ticket to the playoffs. Which 2 teams are these? One more time. Question 3, sports. NHL. What 2 teams are on top of the league and have already clinched their spot in the playoffs?
All right, question 4.
What U.S. state's nickname is the volunteer state? Question 4. What U.S. state's nickname is the volunteer state? One more time. Question 4. What U.S. state's nickname is the volunteer state? What state is that? All right, and question 5. Name that tune. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist, and here we go. And that's all we're going to play. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist. You are listening to repeats, clarifications, extra hits, going once. Anyone? Fry? You Fry? You guys need a repeat? I will always play that intro. I just got to put it on loop. I could live with that 32 bars. Exactly. I could live with that 32 bars on loop my whole life. Anyway. Number 2. All right, here we go. We're looking at the name of the band. It's not an 80s band, but you might recognize it because of these other things. John Flansburgh and John Linnell formed this band in 1982. The biggest album was Flood in 1990. They did the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle, this series, and that song was called Boss of Me. They have several gold children's educational albums. That's kind of what they do in their spare time. Their hits include Don't Let's Start, Istanbul, Not Constantinople, and Birdhouse in Your Soul, and of course, Boss of Me. What is the name of that band? All right. Any other repeats over here? No, you guys are good. I'm in the game room. Does anyone in here need a repeat? No, yes, no, fine. 3, question 3, sports, NHL, what 2 teams are leading the league? There are 2 teams that already clinched their playoff spots. Who are they? What 2 teams? And one of these teams has been dominating the entire season. And they've just been untouchable. Kind of like Oklahoma City has been in the NBA. They're really a place for these teams to play hockey. Okay. So, one of these teams is a legitimate hockey team from a city that does freeze, and they inherited their team from Canada. And then the other team was actually originally in another good hockey state, but then went to the southern state. Anyway, if you want me to flesh it out. Repeats? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that good team name gets on that answer sheet. Get it on in here to the amazing Kate at the kitchen window. She will grade your paper, and we will get on with the bonus round in just a few minutes. And don't forget, we still have one more red ticket raffle to go. Thank you. No, really. Intros. There we go. Shots of lemon juice, that should help.
right. If you guys were waiting for the song one more time, hang on. I will give you that right now. Here we go. All right, that's all we're going to play. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist you're listening to. Get those answer sheets in and get your thinking caps back on. We've got the bonus round coming up. All right, thank you. Wow. I thought it was lagging.
Like it's just that kind of night.
Well, generally I'm reacting to their energy, so I'm going slower if they feel slower. But I shouldn't do that. Anyway, I got to remember not to do that. Everybody in here over 30 knew it off the bat.
I know that. I just like Jimi Hendrix.
Good stuff. All right, kids. Hey, get those red tickets out. I got one more wad of cash to give away to somebody with a red ticket. So, here we go. Final red ticket raffle of the night. And we're going out to... Here we go. Red ticket number 403111.
403 111. Who's got it? Bring it to me. Is that you? All right. And what is your name, young lady? Lindsay. And what is your cool team name? BBFP. You guys are winners. All right. Thank you. All right, that is the final red ticket raffle. After this, you're going to have to earn your money the old-fashioned way, bribery and nepotism. Here we go. Round number 5, television. Can you name the barista and eventual manager of Central Perk on Friends who had a crush on Rachel the whole time? That character's name is Gunther. Gunther. All right. And apparently he also spoke Dutch. 2, music. John Flansburgh and John Linnell formed this band in 1982. Biggest album was Flood in 1990. Theme song from out in the middle. The band we're looking for is called They Might Be Giants. They Might Be Giants. 3, the 2 teams on top of the NHL standings heading towards the playoffs have already clinched their playoff slot are the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. 4, what U.S. state's nickname is the Volunteer State? That's pretty simple. It is Tennessee. And the song we played you was Purple Haze by the Jimi Hendrix Experience, or Jimi Hendrix is Fine. All right, there is one more question. One more question. We call it the bonus round. It is a single question, and I am looking for 7 answers to this question. Now, don't shotgun me. Don't give me 45 answers hoping I'm going to pick 7 off the page. I will not do that. Submit to me, please, 7 answers to this question. All right, we already mentioned where the NCAA tournament is going next week for the Sweet 16 and Elite 8, but we just spent the weekend watching a whole bunch of television screens from all over the damn country, and there were 8 different cities they were in. One of those cities, many of you know, was Portland, Oregon's Moda Center. That's off the table. We all know that one, all right? That's off the table. So, here is the question. 2026 NCAA men's basketball tournament. The first 2 rounds of this year's March Madness took place from Thursday through Sunday this past weekend, with 64 teams at 8 locations. Portland's Moda Center was one of these locations. Name the other 7. In what city and state? What other cities were they playing in this past weekend? One more time. 2026 NCAA men's basketball tournament. The first 2 rounds of this year's March Madness took place from Thursday through Sunday this past weekend. 64 teams at 8 locations. That is logistics, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. All right, Portland's Moda Center was one of these locations. What were the other 7 cities and states that they were showing you games from? You have 5 minutes. Good luck.
coming in, or let's get those answer sheets in. Bring them in. Yeah, I should have gone faster. There were a lot of repeats, and I think the questions were a little hard. I think I was expecting a slightly older crowd tonight. I was hoping. But oh well. Well, it'd be better if I got the envelopes out. Okay, wait a minute. No, it didn't feel like it. Actually, the guys that were cheating, they left. So. Whatever. They're all what? Thank you. Hopefully you guys win. Don't leave yet. You might have won. It was a tough game. Everybody's having. The scores aren't that high. All right. I'll try to make the music younger. kids. Hey, I think we got this all figured out. Here we go. So the question was, besides Portland, what were the other 7 locations we were watching basketball games at all weekend? Here are the answers. And this is just the first and second rounds. This doesn't include what was called the first 4 that was on Wednesday. All right, St. Louis, Missouri, San Diego, California, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Tampa, Florida, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Greenville, South Carolina, that's the tough one, and Buffalo, New York. Once again, the answers are St. Louis, Missouri, San Diego, California, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Tampa, Florida, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Greenville, South Carolina, and Buffalo, New York. Those are the answers we're looking for. And through the magic of our accounting system, we have figured out who won this thing. Tonight's runner-up in second place with 27 points. Please congratulate Poutine. Where you at? Is that y'all? All right, here is your money. There we go. And tonight's winners by a few points. Please congratulate, this is not a repeat winner, Aussie Haters. Where are you guys? Aussie Haters, come get your money. Here we go. Aussie Haters, where you at? Hello, send me a representative. She's going a long way. Come here and get your money. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, please tip your bar staff. Get home safely. Remember, we do this
What was the team called?
every Monday. Aussie Haters. There we go.
What was that team called?
Tip your bar staff. Get home safely. We do this every Monday night at about 9 o'clock. Something to do if you're bored on a Monday. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weather. And remember, it's good to be smart. Thank you. No, really, thank you, and thank you, and thank you.
The Aussie haters. You're hating on the Australians.
Where are they? Let's round up the team. I want to get a picture, unless you guys are all running away.
He's yelling at people. What?
Like everyone?
He's yelling at people at the bar. Oh, he just goes. Oh, shit. Just go to the left.
we're on 13th in Eugene. Like,
Oh, yeah, no, it's just,
like, yeah,
it's like we're on 13th. This used to happen every couple of hours.
yeah. It happens 3
Yeah.
or 4 days a week. I was like, you see how you have it?
What's funny is it used to be more common because the hospital that used to be there was now boarded
the
up.
psych ward, it was,
Had a psych ward.
I had to
It was
deal
all
with that at
voluntary.
Elkhorn. I had to deal with that at Elkhorn.
That was all voluntary, so people could check themselves out at any point.
It's a horrible
And
idea.
that guy was a regular at that psych ward.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've known him. I'm just sitting there thinking, I've known you for 20
He
fucking
definitely,
years.
he
man.
recognized you. He said that you should see him. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm watching your eyes.
Well, no, but he knows exactly what to do. I asked him to leave. He's like, I'm gone. And he acted dangerous, but didn't actually hurt anybody.
That's what I was explaining to him. I said,
But
I
yeah,
said,
the
my
loud-
favorite tactic is I'm calling the cops, and then I don't call the cops. I just hold my phone up to my ear, and,
yeah.
and wait, and then they leave. Like,
So, but
when I was at home, I had this one girl, this one woman, like check this out. Yeah. Make a meet like just run straight bathroom. Watch yourself in. So in the 90s, we were dealing with that shit for 6 hours. So like diamonds, like heart diamonds, and like
just crowds on the streets, crazy fucking people, teenagers trying to get into nut jobs, and then in that mix were criminals.
like
Like fucking criminals. Like you feel that vibe, and you're like, oh, okay, these
the way you look at it.
So yeah, I only have so many resources. What do I have to deal with? I have to deal with getting those fuckers out of here and not getting stabbed.
Yeah, these are the walls. It's your castle. It's your
Well,
castle.
yeah, and I'm trying to create a safe place for everybody else. You know. But yeah, I was just waiting for him to come around on me.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
Go out here towards the ball. We can go out here towards the ball. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's hard. Thank you. Should we go outside?
story about Arthur. Apparently,
Yeah.
Arthur was at the park with his grandfather.
Yeah.
And you know, like under the playground where they have those little shelves where you can play like house or shop or
Right.
something. He was making like mud burgers, which were just mud pies, and selling mud pies, right? And this like 8-year-old, he's 3. This 8-year-old came up and threw like wood chips in his face and like through the window. And Arthur, without hesitation, just picks up the mud pies he's made, just starts nailing him with mud pies. And Garrett was like, yes, yes.
Dirt clod fights.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen often.